So, what exactly are we looking for?
There was an SOS activated somewhere down here. We have to find the source.
What's an SOS doing down here below the city?
Hell if I know. Just call out if you find anything.
Yeah, sure. Who knows how long that'll take? What is this?
Don't know. Keep looking. Jesus!
Oh, God!
He's been dismembered.
By what? An animal?
Probably something worse.
What the hell could be worse?
Damn flashlight. I'm gonna need backup over here.
Backup for what? Whoa.
Alright, we're gonna need some extra hands.
What the hell did he do?
Mr. Bell? Do you still hear me? Do you still remember me? Nurse Baker from yesterday? I've been here more than just then, but I'm just not sure how much you remember. You haven't said a word since you arrived here. Do you remember 6 months ago? What happened before then? Something happened, Mr. Bell. I know because of the stories the other nurses tell me about your mumbling and panic attacks. You won't say a word to anyone but yourself, and I want to know why. Would you care to tell me, Mr. Bell? Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I have today. I'll try and be back tomorrow, around the same time. Hopefully you'll remember more of what I said today by then. Have a good night, Mr. Bell.
You left us. How could you leave us? What did we do to deserve that? How'd you live for yourself, you coward? You ran away and only saved yourself. There's no escape.
What do you most look forward to, Edward?
These days?
Of course.
Well, I suppose it would be what it's always been. My family.
Anyone in particular?
I don't like to play favorites much, but I haven't gotten to see my niece in a long time. Everyone but her has been able to see me here.
What's her name?
Laura. She's out of high school now.
And when do you hope to see her?
Well, I like to think I've done good here. Some slip-ups here and there, but I could see them giving me that pass within the next few months. I kept telling myself that what I went through didn't matter to me anymore. But I came to realize that those things have shaped how I've recovered today. Changed my whole perspective. And that new perspective is what I want my family to remember me for. There's always a chance to try again.
One last question then, Edward. If you could see your niece right now, what would you say to her?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you?
I try, but I don't always get answers. Do you have one?
Yeah? I have one.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
No need to apologize. We're all a little busy these days.
I guess so.
You don't appear to be a nurse, Miss.
Oh,
Knowley, Elizabeth Knowley. She was the one calling with the magazine column.
that's right.
Oh, really? What are you writing about, Miss Knowley? Not embarrassing us, I hope.
No, patient stories, recovering patients mostly. I try to get their stories out there and give them a little more support from the public.
How inspiring. That sounds like marvelous work to be doing.
Oh, it's not that remarkable. It's just listening.
Nonsense. Listening is one of the most important things we do here. Remember that.
Of course, Dr. Daemon.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go check my emails.
How much work do you plan to do on your day off?
A head doctor never truly has a day off, Miss Baker.
Who is he?
That is Cameron Bell. Was an ODST agent. Transferred in about 6 months ago.
Why is he tied up like that?
The UNSC found him in a very fragile state back then. He's been fairly unpredictable. One minute he's raving mad, the other he's like that. Unmoving and unresponsive.
Has he said anything?
Not a word. To us, anyway. No one's been able to get a word out of him except himself. He's alone.
Did I talk to him?
Are you certain? After everything I just said?
I want to try at least, sir.
Very well. I'll be outside the door if you need me.
Mr. Bell? I hope it's okay that I'm here. I'm Elizabeth, by the way. I've been told that you don't talk to anyone here, except for yourself. Why is that? You were an O.D.S.T, right? Orbital Drop Shock Troopers? They usually deploy as full squads, or at least that was the case when I was still out in the field. Am I right, though? No one mentioned a team to me, but if you were an O.D.S.T and you're in here... Listen to me. I'm not gonna force you to say or do anything that you don't want to do. But you don't have to be afraid. I just want the truth. What really happened out there? Well, it was worth a shot. I'm sorry, Mr. Bell. I like to think I can help everyone with my job, but some days I wish I had just stayed as a Marine.
Beck.
What?
One of my squad mates. His name was Beck. It was me, him, and Merritt. We were all together.
Together where?
In the city. We were en route, and then we fell from the sky. We had to find a way out. There was a Spartan. He'd shown up to help us, and then he
Then he what?
got torn in half. There was something out there. Something evil. It stabbed Merritt. It tore Beck to pieces. And it blew my hand apart. It sent all it could after me. I had to do whatever I could to make it out. No one was coming to save me. No one did. I made it out. And now I'm... Let me go. Let me go. Please. Please.
Tea? I must apologize for what happened back there, Miss Knowley. I should have been more cautious. It was extremely silly of me to not guarantee your safety.
It's okay, Doctor. You couldn't have known.
But I should have. That is my point.
Doctor, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to Agent Bell? Do we know?
That is a difficult question.
Well, you said the UNSC found him. Where?
The ruins under New Mombasa is what they told me.
Ruins? Like of a city?
Something like that.
I'd never heard of them being there.
They were only just discovered during the Covenant War. That slip space rupture revealed a lot there that we didn't already know.
So Bell was there.
The UNSC were very tight-lipped about what they saw. Debris, body parts, all sorts of stuff that I, quite frankly, shouldn't say in a hospital. And Agent Bell. He was the only one left at the end of that road. Whatever happened there, he is the only one who knows. The UNSC gave him to me after he was found. I thought it would be another routine trauma treatment, but it hasn't been. Not by a long shot.
I thought you said he transferred here.
Oh, yes, of course. My mistake. I was mixing up my words. He had spent some time in a UNSC facility before he made his way to me. They figured I would provide better care for him with my specializations.
So you put him in the straitjacket.
Like I said, he can be very unpredictable. You know this now. It's for his own good. Tell me, Miss Knowley. You are the first person Bell has spoken to since he's arrived here. Did he tell you anything about what he did?
Well, everything happened so fast once he started talking. It was all gibberish to me.
A lot did happen out there. I suppose it would only spill out of him as mindless babbling. Apologies if I intimidated you, I was only curious.
No problem, sir.
Well, I shouldn't hold you up from seeing the rest of your patients. Those stories won't write themselves, right? Oh, and Miss Knowley, do be mindful if you head down that hallway again. We don't know what he's capable of now.
Of course. Is he crying?
No more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Ah! You stay away from me.
Why? Are you scared of me?
Just leave me alone for once.
But you know I can't, right? God, you are so ungrateful. You can't even let yourself enjoy the escape that Mary and I never got.
If I could have you both here with me, I would.
Yeah, like I believe that. Do you hear the lies you're telling right now?
I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying.
No one believes you, Cameron, not even yourself. And even if they did believe you, what would that give me? An empty chair at the table? A shallow grave? Face the truth, Belle. You bring death to everyone you know.
You don't know anything about me!
That's the funny part. The only reason I know is because you know.
Excuse me, ma'am. Which way to your supply room?
Oh, just down this hall, where you were headed. Is that the morphine we had ordered last week?
Yes, of course. We apologize for the delay, ma'am.
I know it's not your fault specifically. I just wish the UNSC would be more prompt with this sort of thing when it's one of their facilities.
Makes sense to me, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. I'm holding you up. You have a good day, both of you.
I thought what we were carrying was top secret. How does she know what we have?
She doesn't. What we have is top secret to me, too. But I can tell you, it certainly isn't medicine.
So, we lied?
You catch on quick, rookie.
Of course it's locked, Liz. Why would it not be locked? A password? Wow, okay. Really shouldn't have left all this at your desk. Who knows who would use it improperly? Alright, now what do I search for? Was threatened with discharge from UNSC. Sergeant vouched for his combat ability. Okay, so isn't famous for being nice. But would that be enough for him to cause whatever had happened?
Wow, this place is incredible.
Rookie, do us both a favor and keep your eyes shut.
Why? Am I not supposed to see all of this?
It's not our job to see all of this.
Whoa. Why do we have them down here?
What did I tell you about keeping your eyes shut?
You're not curious, sir?
I've done this long enough to know that curiosity is what gets you killed quickest. Now walk with me. And keep your head down, so help me God.
Okay.
October 2553. 6 months ago. You're what I'm looking for. Holy crap. On October 29th, Agent Cameron Bell and a squad of ODSTs were sent out to the city of New Mombasa to clear out any remaining Covenant forces that still occupied the area. Upon entering the airspace of the city at 1600 hours, the team's Pelican appears to have crash-landed. But what caused it? Bodies of the deceased showed. Really? Why is that covered up? Who would... These were all made 6 months ago. Oh my god.
What happens now?
Have to open the containment unit to complete the deposit.
What do I do then?
I don't know, just stay in the room. What do you think you're doing?
Jesus Christ, sir!
You seriously don't know when to stop, do you?
Sir, I was just looking. Is that such a crime?
It is on this op, rookie. Empty.
What? Have we been carrying around nothing this whole...
What are you, some kind of undercover agent?
What? What are you...
Who's in on it? Who stole our cargo? Tell me now!
I don't know what happened, sir. I swear on Sgt Johnson.
Tell me, rookie. What the hell?
Oh, no. Move! Almost there. Okay. I'm in the elevator. I'm the only one in the elevator.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
I don't know. I just hope he'll last long enough to...
Margaret, get back!
Anderson!
I'll shoot! What?
No, please. No!
He was telling the truth.
Wait. Try again. He started it.
Did you kill it?
I don't know about kill, but it hasn't gone back up, so... What are you still doing here? I thought I scared you off.
You almost did, but I made a different call.
Uh-huh. Well, probably best for you to find a way out then. I'm gonna be doing the same.
When did you, of all people, start thinking clearly?
Remind me again. Aren't you supposed to be a therapist or something?
Journalist, actually, and I've read your file.
Oh, is it time for a psych eval now?
Will you just listen to me? I read your file, and I saw how much of it was covered up. There's something in there that someone doesn't want getting out to the public. There's more of those things out there. I don't know how they got here, but it's enough for me to know you weren't lying about that day.
Well, good for you.
Wait.
Jesus. All the more reason to get the hell out of here.
What about everyone else in the building? Do they not deserve to get out?
It's everyone for themselves.
Is that what you told Beck and Merritt?
You don't get to talk about my team.
Your team is gone. And according to your file, whatever happened to them is covered in black ink. You're the only one that made it out.
I know that.
If you truly did, you wouldn't need me to remind you.
I'm a failure. Even before all of it, I was one. I'm lucky I got selected to lead them. Unlucky now, I guess. If I just leave, I figure I won't endanger anyone else.
If you leave, everyone here is in danger. I saw what you did to that thing in there. No one else could do that. And I bet Beck and Merritt couldn't either.
They never had a chance.
You give these people a chance if you stay.
You really think I'm a one-man army?
I didn't say that, but you're more than capable. And so am I.
What? You're sticking with me?
I was a Marine, remember?
Alright then. Elizabeth, right? We'll need weapons if we want to last long enough to help.
We can head to the armory.
This place has an armory?
Since it's affiliated with the UNSC, yes.
That's the best news I've heard in 6 months. Which way? Hey, Tinkerbell.
Oh, come on.
Thanks.
No problem.
Ah, damn scavengers. Snatch them all up. Probably resell them at ridiculous prices. You did good, you know.
Sure.
No, I mean it. I haven't always recognized people when they deserve to be, so I mean it.
Well, thank you. You're getting better at it.
What do you see, Belle? What's stopping you?
What's wrong?
Do I deserve to be protected?
Belle, if you don't value your life, there's no chance that anyone makes it out of this alive. This one looks like it could be my size. What do you think?
I think you're crazy.
I think you're mopey.
Mopey?
Suit up, Belle.
Let's go save some people.
Someone help! Anyone out there? We're trapped!
Really?
Everyone all right? Don't worry, he's not getting up. Or at least he shouldn't.
It's okay. You're all safe for now.
Ms. Knowley? What are you still doing here? And why are you all dressed up?
It's a long story, but me and Belle are trying to get people out of here. That's the important thing.
You and Belle? Oh my god.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not, as crazy as I was before.
Oh, I'm just glad you're recovering.
Yeah, there'll be less dead bodies next time we meet.
Alright, come on, people. Stick with me for a second. We're gonna scope out the hallway before we move out.
Hey, Edward. You holding up okay?
Well, better now that you guys are here. I didn't think I was going to get out of this room, especially with these things around.
Well, good thing we're here then. Come on, let's catch up.
Do we know where these things came from?
No idea. All we really need to know is that they're bad news.
And you two are our line of defense?
We've done all right so far. The last place I saw a large pack was near the lobby entrance. I think that's our best shot of getting out of here.
Mr. Bell?
Yes, ma'am?
I just want to apologize.
For what?
You see, my boss, I don't know why, but he wanted the staff to treat you very differently from the other patients. I did try to ask once, but there was something in his eyes that...
It's okay. If any of that is true, then I don't blame you for any of it.
But why?
I remember your visits. You did the best you could.
You remember?
Every weekday, for 6 months. I paid attention. You know, in case there was a quiz. You ready to get out of here?
Usually I ask my recovered patients that.
Well, you're off the clock now. Let's go. Alright? Home stretch. We have a lot in there, so I'll definitely need Elizabeth to back me up.
What about us?
You guys are gonna hang back here. Elizabeth is gonna stay as close as she can so that when the coast is clear, she can give you all the signal to move across the room. We're aiming to break the front door's lockdown.
You can't just pull it apart. You need a crowbar or...
Don't worry. I have it covered. Ready?
I've got your back.
Alright, you little punks. Come to Papa. I got it. Liz, wait!
It's down.
I'll get the door.
Okay.
It's actually budging. Yeah, I can get this open. What? Crap.
Edward!
Are you hurt? Come on. I'll get you to the door.
Oh, God.
Edward! Don't move. You're hurt.
Is Miss Baker okay?
You saved her life, yes.
Good. That's all I wanted.
Hey, stay with me. We're gonna get you to another hospital. We'll...
It's no use. I can feel the blood leaking out. I'm dying too fast.
Edward, please.
Miss Knowley, I have a favor to ask of you. When you get out of here, promise me you'll find my niece. Find her, and tell her what I told you.
You're gonna tell her yourself.
Please, promise me.
I promise.
Thank you. And please remember, there's always a chance to try again.
Liz? I almost have the door open.
Yeah. I'll head over.
You got it open.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. He wanted us both to make it.
Yeah.
Want me to wait for you?
You go on ahead. I'll leave when Bill does. Jesus.
Sorry. Well, looks like you got it open.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry about what happened to, I'm staying behind.
What? But I thought...
what you thought used to be right. But I know now, a normal life is not where I belong anymore. No more running. I'm taking this evil down. No matter what. Besides, I figure this is a chance for me to
try again.
Yeah.
Well, you stole what I was gonna say. Because I'm staying too.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Well, I appreciate you wanting what you think is best for me. But I agree. After today, after all the death I've seen, I can't walk back out there either. I want to watch this all end. And there's no way in hell you're keeping me from doing that.
Okay. Well, you won't be alone. If we're staying, then we're sticking together.
Deal.
We're gonna find what made this happen.
And we're gonna destroy it.
Groovy.
Did you just say groovy?
Oh, live a little and catch up.
Jesus. It just never ends. Was it like this 6 months ago?
No. This is much worse.
Oh my god.
What?
This is the hospital director's office.
You okay?
I haven't decided yet.
No bad, and yet still better than the room I had here. Liz? What's wrong?
He brought me here after I talked to you. I tried to ask him what happened to you, but he just kept being vague.
No one else really knew except me, I guess.
That's the thing, though. If he didn't know what had happened, why put you in a straitjacket? You hadn't said a word since you were picked up. How would he know you could have been dangerous?
You think he knows?
I think he already knew.
Huh. What's that about?
I don't know. What are you doing?
A little home inspection.
Holy crap.
Looks like a belly of the beast situation. We don't know what's down there.
Are you scared?
Oh, terrified. Here we go.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just didn't realize I'd ever be dropping feet first into hell so literally.
Warzone is always hell.
I thought so too. And then evil showed me its true face. Time to show it ours. Alright. Weapons up. Eyes open.
Not down here, too?
I think it came from down here.
I'm surprised there aren't any more.
There were. Someone's already killed them before us.
But everyone's dead.
Maybe someone made it out. What the hell? What the hell are they doing down here?
I only just thought about it, but some of those things used to be elites.
Jesus. Looks like this director of yours had a lot more going on down here than medical research. That's supposed to be electricity?
Definitely looks like some kind of tech.
What would you need that kind of power for?
I think we might be finding out.
Okay. We're gonna breach. cleaner here than I expected.
Yeah, but why?
It's a UNSC cargo crate. What's it doing down here?
What is that thing supposed to do? I feel like I've seen this tech before. But where?
Ugh. The hell is that smell? Some sort of growth. How strange. It looks a lot like... Oh God. It was brought here.
Wait. It couldn't be. It's not just another piece of tech. Belle, you're not gonna believe this.
You might be surprised.
It's Forerunner tech. That's what those lights are. They're powering this thing.
Christ. This on top of all that.
What is it?
The UNSC. They knew about these things. They brought it here in that crate.
What are you saying?
I think the UNSC wanted to start an outbreak.
Oh God, no. No! But then why all of this Forerunner technology? What would be the reason for bringing it all the way down here?
And that, my friends, is a secret you'll have to take to your graves.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Dr. Daemon?
Yes, get your oohs and your ahs out of the way now. You will not have much time for them later.
What the hell are you doing?
What is necessary for humanity to move beyond its limits.
Alright, cut the bullcrap. You wanna fight? Let me fight.
Oh, but don't you want to hear just how bad things are, Belle? You know better than anyone that these beings, they roam in corners that we dare not to. They know more than we do. Serve a greater purpose than we do.
You're delusional.
And I thought you were too. Then the UNSC handed you to me. I saw the report. And I went there myself. Found what you left behind. And so much more. And I realized that you were absolutely brilliant. Not in terms of brains, mind you. You've never had those. But you were a brilliant piece to a larger puzzle. I always wanted to see the next step in evolution of myself. And when I found you and your incident, well, things picked up very fast.
But it failed. There's no more of those things down here and everything's locked down up there. You lost.
Oh no. It is everyone against me who has lost. They don't need to break down doors to get out. All they need is a little push from me. The deed has already been done. And I'm sorry to say, but neither of you will make it out of here.
Then you're going down with us.
Oh, I plan on it.
Dr. Daemon?
I could see their suffering. But when I sent them out, I knew they would be happy again. They didn't know what was happening, but I know deep down that they were glad that I listened.
Doctor, no!
Get back, Elizabeth! Holy crap! Run! That's right, you want me! That smarts.
What the hell does this thing even do? Daemon said he sent those things out. Using this? Maybe I can send him out instead. Belle! Bring him down to the platform!
Yeah, sure. Get right on that. Liz! You're terrible, Doctor.
Did I hit it? I'm pretty sure I hit it.
Oh, you got it all right. Not sure exactly what you did, though.
Neither am I.
Oh, well, I guess we gotta figure a way out of here. Can you walk?
Probably. He slammed you into that thing a lot. You sure you're okay?
You kidding me? Getting slammed into things is becoming something of a hobby for me.
What the?
Did it fire again?
No, I only pressed it once.
Crap! It's a chain reaction. Liz! Damn it.
Oh God, please spare us!
Whoa. What the hell's going on?
Our end is nigh! We have no way to fight it!
It?
Oh no! It's here! Oh my gosh! There's no way!
Whoa, hey, what's the idea?
You have to come with us!
What for? What is happening right now?
All will be revealed by our wise leader!
Squad to Chunker! What is this commotion I have overheard?
It was another one of those things, sir. We had our weapons, we lost them, and then we were almost done for, but then he saved us!
It was nothing, really.
Silence! You do realize who it is you found, right?
Someone who actually has a gun?
Forgive the grunts, they do not know what they see before them.
I'm sorry, what?
Everyone! Several cheers to celebrate the prophesied arrival of the Evil Slayer.